capacity of intake. Absolutely, Laura. What is this showing me? Indiscriminately, unconditional. To be unconditionally loving with oneself. To be unconditionally loving with the design that you created, with your experience. All the emotions that are being presented are for you to experience. It's going somewhere. It's going somewhere, beloved. Yeah, no doubt, spiritual constipation. Come on. You knew where I was going with that. Yeah, no doubt. What we resist persists. Come on. All these things go together. It's just as we articulate them. It start clicking. We start recognizing, I heard that before. It's all saying the same thing. Encoded wisdom within our experience. No, beloved, we have to allow it to flow. Here's the beauty. Here's the safety, rather. Here's the safety. The safety is in returning home as an exercise of presence. What is that? What is that? Returning home as an exercise of presence. How else can you say that? How else can you say that? I'll say it one more time. I want you to give it a try. Returning home as an exercise of presence. What can you call that? What's another name for that? No, somebody got it. I know you got it. I know you got it in you. I'll ask one more time. Returning home as an exercise of presence. What's another way of saying that? Very simple. You're getting close, Derek. Centering. What's that word? What's that word? Neutralizing. You're getting close. What's that word? You're going to be mad when I say it. What's that word? Not meditation. I'm telling you, you're going to be mad. Look, he got it. He got it. Grounding. Grounding. That's what we've been talking about the whole time. To ground yourself. To ground yourself. To return home as an exercise of presence. That's to ground yourself. Now, we amongst all this stimuli, external activity, but once again, beyond all that external stuff, returning home as an exercise of presence is me grounding myself. That's what that is. No, do all the stuff. We're going to have fun, excitement, celebration. I'm going to be sad, happy, mad, jealous, all those things. But once again, to ground myself is to come home, to return home as an exercise of presence. We can go all over the place, all those temporary emotions. Because, of course, emotions are temporary, but who am I as the creator? I'm eternal. I'm eternal. I can experience all the temporary emotions of the illusion, but once again, to return to myself, to my eternal self, is me grounding myself, to return home to my presence. As infinite intelligence. When you're sad, when you're confused, and something crazy happened, and you don't know what to do, and you're confused, and all the extra stuff, your brain is racing all these ideas, you're thinking about the consequences and the implications of the experience, and it's just a bunch of talking. What's the most intelligent thing you can do? Ground yourself. It's that simple. Beyond expectations, beyond explanations and excuses and all the things that we love to project, the home of infinite intelligence is within the heart space. I just have to come home. I just have to come home. I just had to come home. Without expectation, I just had to come home. All right, cool. This is what's happening. Only when I accept the moment does a door open when it comes to a way forward. The ego mind identity, right? When something takes place, we want to get mad and start doing the most, start tripping out, confusion, doubt, fear, and we start down spiraling and getting all worked up about the situation. And the keys were only accessed when I decided to return to peace. Then I unlocked the information. Then I acknowledged a way forward. I allowed infinite intelligence to show me what's the next step. Come on, beloved, we didn't say it a bunch of times. Usually when we have a situation or things get unpredictable, we start running around with once again, the chicken with our head cut off analogy. Extremely harmful, but hey, I understand the feeling. But this is why it was always so necessary to keep cool, because when you keep cool, when you ground yourself, there's clarity. When you keep cool and you keep your heart open, you have access to the information. Versus if you got scared and you closed everything off and you started, just projecting and doing the most. And it was like, nah, beloved, it's counterintuitive, the action, the instructions, counterintuitive. Because, of course, the mind, I just think, like, well, you got to do something. You got to do something. This is crazy. Do something. And, of course, the counter, the exact opposite was true. It wasn't about me needing to do something. It was about me needing to consider, to step back and be still, even if it is for a split second. In a breath. Execute with grace. As if you recognize that you're a creator being experienced in yourself. Once we talking about beyond superhuman. We're talking about God manifest in the physical. We're not talking about superhero type activity. Nah, beloved, I'm about to switch this whole thing around. Why? Because it's my story. I just needed to be cool enough to acknowledge that I'm still in control. I'm still at the command center. I'm still at my desk observing my own movie. Nah, you still at your desk experiencing your design. What you getting up, jumping around for, crying and hysterical? Whoa. Sit down. Sit down, Master Laura, Master Derek, Master Joy. Sit down. This is your story. What are you doing? We already went over this before. You know what this is. Let's start making some masterful decisions. Like we know we're experiencing ourselves. We're experiencing our own story. Let's get back to the joy part of this talk. Enjoyment is multisensory based on your level of engagement. As your presence expands, your level of engagement expands. As your presence expands, your level of engagement expands. Yeah, no doubt. Presence. If you're truly present, alive, engaged, grounded in this now moment, the more stimulating the experience is. Why? Because you're fully present. Like every aspect of your being is engulfed in this now moment. I'm not thinking about tomorrow, what I got to do later, what I'm supposed to pick up, and all this memory stuff and whatnot. No, I'm fully engaged. Yeah, no doubt. Jumping around for. I'm fully engaged in what's taking place now as a creative being, knowing that this is the most important work that's being presented to me in this now moment. There's nothing more important than what's in front of me by default. Why? Because God is responsible for now. God is responsible for now. And the question is, are you truly paying attention? Are you paying attention in class? Masters get up every day taking notes. Are you paying attention in class? Today is the day the Lord hath made. Are you paying attention right now to what's being shown to you? All mature souls are, because we recognize that today is the key that's necessary for us to move to the next step. No, we're being presented with the new key today. What I need to do today is being presented to me now. Not later, and I'm planning for it. No. What God wants me to do today is being presented to me right now. No truer words have ever been spoken. What God wants me to look at today is being presented to me right now. Why would I look the other way? Oh, but I got to do this. And but next week I got to finish and hurry up. And today, right now, are you paying attention in class? It's enjoyable to be alive because, once again, we're doing God's work. I'm doing what God wants me to do right now. No, I'm good. No, we done had to brush our shoulders and knees off a couple times, our back, and then fail. No, come on. Today is the work. What I'm being presented with today, this is the most important. This is top priority. Regardless of what you thought was supposed to take place or what you had planned and all, beloved, today is the priority. This is what's necessary now on your journey. Don't forget, it's a plan. The ego mind always forget. No, beloved, don't forget, it's a plan. Don't forget, it's a plan, and you on a schedule. Yeah, no doubt. Today is the day. Here's a small fun fact. Are you ready? You can write it down if you want to. You don't have to, but here's a fun fact. A mark of evolution is how much you enjoy something. A mark of your evolution, a gauge of your evolutionary process, how much you enjoy something. How engaged are you? How free are you in your expressions? How much do you savor it? How much do you savor the moment? Savoring the moment is another expression of the celebration of your existence. To celebrate life, to celebrate your existence, of course, it's to express gratitude. And as we express more gratitude, the more fruitful, the more stimulating one's experience. The opportunity to enjoy, to celebrate. It's amazing when you recognize that you're enjoying what God wants you to do today. Yeah, no, come on, beloved. I'm enjoying what God wants me to do today. This is alignment. Like, yo, he getting it. She understand. The more engaged I am, of course, the more I understand, the more I'm embodying this sense of sensitivity and awareness, right? The more blessings present themselves. The more I enjoy the catalyst of my expansion. Because I'm engaged and I get it. He paying attention. She is listening. We're working together now. Your angels can say, no, we engage. We like this. We working together now. They're listening. They're paying attention. No, we working together now. No, it's not easy. Shit ain't easy, but no, once again, we're working together now. So there's enjoyment. We recognize the trajectory. We recognize the work together because they acknowledge that this is not a nightmare, that no one's doing something to them, that this is not punishment or karma or what have you. They recognize that these are the experiences that they designed, that we are unfolding together. And through our ability to work together through these experiences, there is enjoyment. Why? Because we're working together. They in the physical ready to do some real dope shit. And we on this side helping them through all the catalysts that are being presented and our subtle guidance. But the thing is this person is mature enough to sense our presence and recognize our communications. So we're working together. Once again, your angelic team acknowledge your conscious presence and will say to themselves, oh no, now we working together. This soul is mature enough to recognize our camaraderie. We're working together now. No, I can throw son to alley-oop and he gonna dunk it. I could send the person or the communication or the transmission or the hint, and no, they're going to get it and they're going to execute. No, I can throw him an alley-oop. Why? Because he's mature enough to recognize that we're working together right now. He's mature enough to work alongside his angelic guides, and being that that's the case, no, we're going to make this experience as beautiful as possible.